Bro, I am tired. I am done. I am done with my Instagram being so serious all the time. Can I curse? I don't know. I am so tired of it. Literally, my all my Instagram, all it is just my work and then mirror selfies. Is that the best I have to offer to the world? No. Am I doing it because that's how I thought I should have used Instagram? Yes. Do I want to do that? No. Do I sometimes want to do that? Yeah. And I think it's okay. But I ask myself, like, dude, honestly, is that what I want to deliver? Like, don't I have anything better to talk about? I do. All I do is talk. I just don't do it here. But literally, if you know me, you know I don't shut up. And you know that's my talent. I can't shut up. So, with that being said, hi. If you follow me, you know me, but you don't. You don't know me, but you know me because you saw me on Instagram. My name is. Damn, I said the whole government. I'll blur that out. My name is Adriana Sofia. Yes, I'm just gonna say that. Adriana Sofia. I'm Panamanian Boricua, half half. My mom's side is Boricua. My dad's side is Panameños. And I was born and raised in Panama. And I always count Puerto Rico a big part of my childhood because we went every holiday and like during the holidays at the end of the year and summers in Panama. So every year since I was born. So Panama and Puerto Rico made me who I am. I am proud of both. And I am proud to say I'm a Puerto Rican. That's my biggest personality trait right now. After that Bad Bunny album, all I talk about is Bad Bunny and how I love being Latina. Like that's my only personality trait currently. I am proud, and I'm not gonna talk about that album because it's gonna be 3 hours if I decide to do that right now. But what the fuck was I saying? Oh, that's my only personality trait right now. That I'm so proud of being from both. But I also now live in New York, so I live in neither. But I love New York. I love Brooklyn. I love life here. I'm working towards my dream that it's still creating itself, you know. I just have an idea of what I want to do. I'm still finding it out. That's why I'm doing this. I've been talking about this to all my close friends for a month now that I've mentioned that I wanted to do this. But I was scared of like, oh my god, now everyone's gonna be like, oh, she's not who I thought she was. Oh no, like why is she being so like suddenly out of I don't know, it's making me uncomfortable. It's kind of cringe. Who cares? Because honestly, at the end of the day, they're just projecting their own shit and insecurities that they have inside to someone else. When someone has a problem with you, it's never about you. Well, not never. We can't be the extremes, but the majority of the time, it's never about you. It's always about like something they're going through. Like if they're critiquing your, like, why are your arms so like whatever? Maybe they're thinking about their arms all the time. That's why they're saying that comment to you. Not because you actually have them, just because they want to scratch that itch. Anyways, what I was going with that was, yeah, everyone who criticizes is insecure because they don't have the guts to do what you're doing. And once that clicks in your brain, you can live freely, doing whatever feels good for you. At least this is how I think. If you wanna text me and we can argue, like discuss. I love discussing, and I love talking to people who have different opinions. Because if you also kind of like unlock the mindset that opinions, you can't fight opinions, you just listen, take in, challenge your perspective, and see what can you take from it, what you don't want to take from it, and just understand that it opens perspectives in your brain, it opens your mind, and instead of judging, you try to understand. You try to like see how is that possible and then think about that. I don't know. I think that is a lot of brain work and that's good for you. If you just sit down and think a little, you know? With that being said, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I think when you decide to not judge people and just try to understand and stop getting so personal about everything, once you do that, life is easier a little bit. Um, and you're more receptive. Because sometimes it's so hard to like talk to someone who has a different opinion where they're defensive about everything. And it's because they just don't know better. You don't know that it's okay to have different opinions. Just let's find a discussion, a respectful discussion on why we don't agree. Of course, there's cases where it's like, you know, of course, there's always cases, but we're having a conversation here, okay? Walk with me. Let's not start being like, oh, disclaimer, disclaimer. Hey, you know exactly where you and I stand. You know, whatever. But yeah, that's how I feel. And I wish people judged less, but also judge themselves less because I judge myself too much. And that was also stopping me a lot because I always think everyone's thinking of me, everyone's gonna think. Actually, no one is thinking of you. Absolutely no one is thinking of you because everyone is thinking about themselves. And that's called the spotlight syndrome, honey. Just so you know. Spotlight syndrome. That kills everything. No, not everyone is watching you all the time. Not everyone is like all the time, unless you're a celebrity. But also, it's like, what do they add to your life? If it's people you don't have love for in any way or form, I think their opinion about you doesn't have to affect you personally deeply because they don't know you. That's what I try to tell myself at least. um so yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because honestly I feel like you can get to know me a little bit with this and then hopefully I keep doing more of these. I don't know, we'll see. I don't even know if I'll post this. Bye.